And what's going on, you guys? What's going on? What's going on? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and I'm back at home. And you are here for a live review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 15. What's going on, you guys? Okay, I missed y'all. I know y'all missed me too. Y'all ain't seen my face in a while now, but I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm back on the desktop again for the first time in a long time. Okay, so y'all need to let me know if there's any glitches. Do y'all hear me well? If y'all hear me good, please leave a thumbs up in the chat right now if you hear me good. That's all I need to know is if you guys hear me good, because I don't need this. Is my first time using Restream on this computer. This is my first time using Restream at home. Okay, so just let me know if y'all hear me well. Leave a thumbs up if you hear me good. Thumbs up if you hear me good. Thumbs down if you hear a bunch of bullshit. Please let me know right now. Okay, everybody's saying I'm good. Everybody's saying I'm good. Okay, y'all. So let things to well, before we get into anything, let's just get into the church announcements first. It's been a minute. I've been gone from home for a while now, and I really enjoyed myself being home. But baby, I wish I wasn't here. Okay, but anyways, now we got to get into the church announcements. So the church announcements is our panel. You guys do know that it's tonight, and it will be on Josiah's platform tonight. So make sure you guys tune in. The link is already available. I have not put it in the playlist yet. I have not put it in the playlist just yet. But however, it will be on Josiah's World TV's platform. I'm probably gonna put the link in the playlist once this is over with. But make sure you guys tune in to that. And then, of course, on Wednesday night, it's Roast and Review. Now, for that, I don't know whose platform we're going to do this on, because I do know that while I was gone, T fell ill, so he couldn't host it. And I know Josiah was having issues his with his StreamYard. So that's the only reason why it did not happen. And Schoolboy was supposed to be a guest for this particular Roast and Review, but T fell ill, so that's the only reason why we wasn't able to do it. But however, that's pretty much the gist of it, y'all. Listen, y'all, I'm very excited. Okay, I'm very excited to be back here, as far as back here doing videos in the comfort of my own home, not necessarily being back home, but I'm very excited to do this really fast. And plus, this, like I said, this is a new wait a minute. Is it messing up? It's messing up? Okay. Okay, let me something here. I'm probably gonna have to switch computers. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Had to switch it back around. Okay, let me know if y'all can hear me good. Okay, let me know. Because I know I'm going to have to edit all that shit out. No mirror. Okay, no, I think I keep it like this. No, I won't. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay, good. So I think what I'm going to take from this is that I don't need to do anything else on no desktop. I just need to stick to my laptop, continue doing videos on my laptop and all that other stuff, because that's what it looks like I'm going to have to keep doing. Okay, I'm going to have to keep putting the shit on my damn laptop versus my desktop. Okay, so y'all saying y'all can hear me, so that's good. So for those that's going to be watching this back, what I will do is edit all of that bullshit out that I had to do. I had to switch computers. Okay, that's what I had to do. Now that we're back on point, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Your boy hit 47K today. Well, last night. And I'm very excited about that. Now, before we get into the review, let's see. Before we get into the review, though, let me say a couple of things first. And let me just tell y'all how proud and how excited I am for my girl, my big sis, my good friend, Jamie. That's me. Okay. I'm so proud of her, right? Very much so. Let me tell y'all. I wanted to take out this time before we even get into the review. I want to take out this time to give her all of her flowers that she deserves. All of them. Okay. Let me tell y'all. I've been knowing Jamie That's Me as far as her content since around 2018, 2019, somewhere at the end of the 2010 era. Like, she was reviewing Basketball Wives just like I was, right? And so I liked her content and I shouted her out, but I never would have known that she was watching me, because I don't ever believe that anybody is watching me. Okay, let's be honest about it. So, you know what I'm saying? When I seen that, I was like, okay, So then, after I found her and after, after I shouted her out and all that, I know that she wasn't posting, like as she said on Speak Easy with Dumb Unique, she wasn't posting as consistently as I probably would have liked, but I still supported her. You know what I mean? And I know that it came around 2020 when the season 5 of Real Housewives of Potomac came on. And she was really, really posting like heavily. Like, she was posting heavily during that time. And so I had an idea. And I said, I want to do a panel. I want to do like this little panel, this little one-off panel about the current state of the Real Housewives of Potomac. The whole fight with Candace and Monique was going on and all of that other stuff. So I always tell this story, but it was supposed to be me, T, Josiah, Jamie, Bundy, and Color Me Pink. It was supposed to be a 6. Oh, and Bundy Blue. I think I said everybody. I think I said Bundy at the beginning. I'm not sure, but it's supposed to be all of us. Everybody agreed to do it, but Color Me Pink. She couldn't do it at the time. So it was just, so it started out just being me, Jamie, JoJo, T, and Bundy, I believe. And so it was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Whatever. And it was fun because, I was just like, okay, it was good. Like, it was supposed to be a one-off. And I think the first time we did it, people was like, y'all need to do it again. Y'all need to do it again. So we did it for a second time and people was like, y'all need to do it again. Y'all need to do it again. Then the third time, I think Bundy could not be there. So I brought on Niecy. And I just so happened to see Niecy pop up on my timeline on YouTube. I think she had about 800 subs at the time. I think she was just brand spanking new at the time. And I watched a couple of her videos. I was just sitting there binge watching her shit. And I was like, let me put Niecy, let me ask her to come up here because I wasn't thinking this panel was going to be what it is today. And then, of course, after Niecy, there was Ya. And then after Ya, then there was Jay Lee and Alex, and it became like a 9-person panel. Child, that shit was so chaotic. I don't know how the hell that happened, but that's how it happened. So after that, Jamie and I met in person. Okay, my friend did this brunch at his house, right? And I wanted to do this whole YouTubers brunch, and it was supposed to be myself, Jamie, Aaron, Sakina, and Forest Rocks. Forest Rocks wasn't available that Saturday, but I did get to see Forest Rocks that Sunday at the Cheesecake Factory with Jamar. And so me and Jamie met each other in person at that brunch. We had a lovely time. And I don't know, it's just something about me and Jamie. Like, we just clicked from the very beginning. We clicked. And just about every time I go to Atlanta, I'm always with her, just about every time. Like, we always playing. There's like this little group text with me, Aaron, and Sakina and Jamie. I'm like, look, y'all know I'm coming to Atlanta. Let's get together, blah, 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 blah. And what's so crazy is Jamie and I had talked. And I was like, I'm coming to Atlanta. She knew I was coming. And then, my friend said he wanted to cook dinner for all of us. And so as I'm getting ready to go out with Jamie and Aaron or whatever, because Sakina couldn't come. So I'm getting ready to go out with Jamie and Aaron and Jamar, whatever. We all going to my friend's house. And then, Tremel was there as well. I see that Jamie was on speak on it. I'm like, yes. But not only is she on speak on it, but Jamie got a bun in the oven too. And what's so funny about that was when I saw her after that Speak Easy came out, we was in a parking garage. We pulled up at the same time. Me, her, Jamar had pulled up at the same time at this parking garage at my friend's apartment. And I said, girl, when did you find out you was pregnant? Because the last time we seen each other was April. And she was like, baby, I did not know that I was pregnant. And she did not know because we were all taking shots and everything. So she did not know that you were pregnant. But baby, like, when everybody saw Jamie, because we hadn't hung out in a while because I hadn't been there. And I did come back in July, this past July, but we didn't get a chance to hang out. Neither did me and Aaron. So when everybody saw her, everybody was like, girl, when this happened? The last time we saw you, you was flat boots. Like, when this happened? So to see Jamie get to go on speak on it and sit there next to Candy and do her thug thizzle and seeing her over 60K, she's halfway at 100K. Seeing her do her thing and how her channel has grown tremendously, I am so happy for my friend. And, we were just sitting there talking about it at my friend's house. Like, Aaron had came over or whatever, and we were just sitting there talking. And I'm like, girl, I'm so proud of you. You know what I mean? And when I tell people that I'm proud of them, and when I talk about my love for other content creators, especially the ones that I have a deeper connection with, this shit is very true. This shit is true. I don't sit up here and bump my gums for the sake of bumping my gums or to make myself look like I'm some damn saint or whatever. When I say I love these people, I really, really do. And Jamie herself goes beyond being a colleague, a YouTube colleague. Like, she's really a friend of mine. Like, even when I FaceTime I had FaceTime my mother and she saw Jamie and she was like, girl, when did you get pregnant? Blah, blah, blah. Like, my mama loves Jamie. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to take out the time at the very beginning of this live to really tell her once again, even though I told her in person already, we was together all Saturday evening. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. And I cannot wait to this baby shower, honey. I'm going to try to come with it with this gift. I'm going to try to come with it with this gift, girl. Like, for real, for real. So I am so proud of Jamie. Y'all do know that. Scotty, we over here at Scotty by Nature TV really, really do love Jamie. That's me. She's my everything. That's one of my good friends. One of my good Judies in this whole YouTube thing. Because you already know who my people are. I don't even have to call nobody names. Like, y'all know who my people are. Y'all know who I be with all the time. Y'all know who y'all see me talking to all the time. Y'all know who my people are in this YouTube thing, and Jamie is one of those people. And I really appreciate Jamie shouting me out on Speakeasy with Dumb Unique. I don't, I'm very happy about that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I appreciate you doing it. Like, you didn't even have to, but you did, girl. Shout out to you, Jamie. I really do appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate you working with me on different panels. I appreciate you doing all of that. Y'all know I love me some Jamie. That's me. Y'all do know. And I feel like I done spent this entire time. Y'all done came here to tune in to hear me talk about RHOA, but I'm sitting up here talking about Jamie. But y'all gotta understand, I love Jamie, and like I said, that's my friend in real life. I would be at her baby shower, okay, and I would be at her wedding when it comes. So absolutely love Jamie. I can't wait to see her again, and she deserves all of the success that she's been getting. Period. Okay, very much so. So I love you, Jamie. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you guys gonna go back and tell her what I said. I texted her earlier today, by the way. We were talking about some other shit earlier today, but I'm sure y'all gonna go back and tell her that I said this stuff, which she already know how I feel about her anyway. So y'all can tell her, honey. But now that I'm done gushing over my girl, okay, we can go ahead and get into the review for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. Before I get into it though, we at the 20-minute mark. Have y'all experienced any glitches since I've been on my laptop? If you haven't, thumbs up. If you have, thumbs down. Let me know right now. We at 200 people. I need to know before I even continue to even talk right now, because I know I got to edit that bullshit out. Okay, y'all said I was great. Okay, that's good to know. So let's go ahead and get into the review, you guys, okay? And shout out to all of my new subscribers that are in the building. If you're brand new to the Scotty Gang, make sure you go on and hit that subscribe button, okay? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? And all that stuff. So we're about to go ahead and get into it, okay? Now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start this thing off with you know how they start, how they do these little scenes here and there, and they cut them off real quick and they move on to the next. In this particular little scene, I know it was only like 10 seconds probably, but Cynthia's divorce is final. Y'all do know that Cynthia's divorce is final. So you do know that was probably at the very beginning of the year or whatever, but her divorce is final. And Cynthia like, Kenya girl, let's wrap this up. I done got married and divorced, and you still trying to get divorced, girl. Let's move on with this. Let's move on. And I'm just like, girl, I understand what you're saying. Cause it's like this divorce is taking like forever, girl. Like this dial-up ass divorce. You know how when we all had AOL and how long it took for the internet to connect because of some fucking dial-up and shit. This is what this divorce is giving me. It's giving dial-up. It's giving AOL divorce. Like, girl, like let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Like everybody's divorce is finalized. Eva's divorce. I think Eva's divorce is finalized. Cynthia's divorce is finalized. Everybody is finalized, but fucking Kenya. Okay, what the fuck is going on, girl? Let's get this to a close. Let's get this to a close, honey. We need to get this to a close, baby, because this is too much. This is just too much, too much, too much. Okay. Then we get into Todd. They're about to film this movie, The Past, with Drew Sidora. Okay. And then, they're filming a movie in 10 days. 10 days. 10. It's giving a Tyler Perry tea, but I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But I do know that Tyler Perry be filming his movies in a short amount of time. So, I don't know why they doing it in a short amount of time like that. I don't really be knowing how to feel about stuff like that. But it's kind of like, it's like this, to be honest. Like, I don't know about these short-term filmings of these movies. I don't know, but it's giving a little bit of Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry be doing the same thing. But yeah, let's move on. So we get into Sonya and Aaron. Okay, we get into them. Now they just found out on the last episode that they're pregnant with the new baby. They're pregnant with the new baby already. And so they're happy about that. They're happy about that. They're happy about that. They're going to the doctor. And Sonya was like, I know most people might side-eye me because we're telling Deuce about this pregnancy so early on, but we're gonna try to make sure that we're doing the right thing by we're just trying to make sure that he knows, because he has been very, very upfront about the fact that he wants a sibling. So we're gonna try to make that happen. He's gonna be here with us. I don't think y'all need to. I'm not here to judge nobody. I know I'm not a judgmental person, but I just don't think that anybody should tell like a small child about a sibling right away until y'all know things are good. But you just never know anyway. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we really can't tell her how to feed her child the information. We really can't, because nobody really knows what could happen or what will happen. Nobody really knows this, right? So there's really not nothing that we can really say about that, honestly, but to each his own. But they go to Dr. Jackie. Everybody go to Dr. Jackie on these reality shows. Like, does she got a reality show discount for everybody to be going to Dr. Jackie? And girl, does she do good work? Because everybody go to Dr. Jackie. Now Paige and Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, Dr. Heavenly, Toya, Quad, Mariah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just saying, everybody go to Dr. Jackie. I'm telling you, she got a reality show. She got a reality show discount. Because ain't no way everybody going to Dr. Jackie. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, honey. Everybody going to the Dr. Jackie. Everybody. Let's see. So Dr. Jackie tell them that they pregnant. So they're very excited about them being pregnant and stuff like that. And you know what? I know I've been giving Sonya Lasagna a hard time this season. I know that I have. But I'm glad that she's having another baby. I'm glad that she's having another baby. You know what I mean? That's what her and her husband wanted. They wanted to have another baby. So shout out to them for doing that, doing what was best for them, doing what was right for them and all of that other stuff. Have a baby, if that's going to strengthen your marriage, then do what you need to do. You know what I mean? But, I'm seeing all these people having babies and stuff. And then, I myself don't want to have no kids. Like, I'm fine with being like the cool gay uncle that buy the kids whatever they want and help them defy their parents. And what I mean by defy their parents, if their parents say no, they can come to me and I say yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can keep the kids, feed them, get them whatever the hell they want to, and take them back to their mama and daddy. Okay. And I got a niece and nephew, but they live up north. So I don't really have the leeway to have that kind of that type of bond with them. I really want that. That's something that I want because I have biological niece and a biological nephew. But because they're up north and I'm down south, we don't get to do that. You know what I mean? But I did say the next time I go up north, I want to shower my niece and nephew with whatever they want. You know what I mean? I even told some of my girls, my homegirls that I grew up with, that I'm really tight with, they all got kids. And I told them, I'm going to start sending y'all money for the kids' birthday. You know what I mean? Like, I be having all this damn money. Why not, give it to the kids? I was like, I'm going to starting now, I'm going to give the kids some money for their birthdays and stuff like that. I can do that for y'all. And then they was like, well, don't worry, because it's gonna get spent either way. Do you do belated birthdays? I'm like, no, I do not. I do not do belated birthdays, honey. Okay, better wait your turn. The kids gonna get some money for their damn birthdays, and they ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay, so I told most of my homegirls that I will be sending money to their kids for their birthdays. Okay, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So, like I said, I am fine with being the uncle that gives the kids what they want. I don't mind doing that. But being a father, no, I'm not fatherly at all. But a lot of the guys that I've dated, they wanted kids, but I didn't want no damn kids. So therefore, we didn't make it because they wanted something that I ain't want. You know what I mean? But even they keep on trying to get me to have a kid. They tell me something. Well, I think that you would be a good father. No, I would not. I'm not fatherly. No. Too much responsibility for me. Barely responsible for myself. How the fuck I'm gonna be responsible for another life? But I take being a cool uncle any day. Soon as y'all get on my nerves, I'm calling y'all mom so they can get y'all ass away from me. But anyways, we're gonna get into Candy, Todd, Drew, and Manietta. They starting to film the movie. They're filming the movie at Candy and Todd's house to keep down the cost. And Drew is nervous because she got to do a sex scene. And she's done, scenes where she had to kiss somebody and stuff like that, but she's never done a sex scene, you know what I mean? So she's very nervous about it. And then, in the midst of them doing that, Candy, Todd, and Manietta, they start discussing how Courtney had called Drew a bitch. You know what I'm saying? She had called Drew a bitch, right? And so that's when Drew walks over. And Drew says she gonna confront Courtney, and then she's no longer cousin Courtney to me. She's just Courtney. Girl, she never should have been cousin Courtney to you, baby. Cause I don't care what you and Rap are saying. That is not Rap cousin. It's not his cousin. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. That ain't none of Rap cousin, and y'all know it, and I know it. That ain't none of his damn cousin. They need to stop trying to play with us like this. Who y'all think y'all fooling? That is not that man cousin, child. It is not. It is not. It is not. It's not. That is not that man cousin. Okay, she was never fucking cousin Courtney. Period. She was never cousin Courtney, and that's just that. Never was cousin Courtney at all. At all. Like absolutely not. No. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, man. Like. And then, Manietta had the video of, they played the video, of the girl basically saying that, the girls, was sitting there while she was calling her, calling her out of her name and stuff like that. And then she tried to deny it. But Drew says that she's going to confront her. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. So, but I feel like at the end of it all, Courtney was the one that was down there in Tampa with Ralph. That's what I think. But I ain't saying that it's the truth. I ain't saying that it's in the Bible. But what I'm saying is that's what I think it is. Okay, I don't bit more believe that that's his cousin than a man in the moon. I don't bit more believe that than nothing in the world. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I don't believe that, but okay, we're gonna continue to believe. Pretend like they cousins and stuff. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So then we get into Sheree. Now Sheree's meeting with this party planner for her sippancy. And God knows that I'm glad that she ain't got the same person who told her, you better watch yourself before you get checked. And then she turns around and was like, who gonna check me, boo? I'm glad that ain't none of him. I wonder where he at these days. Whatever happened to the who gonna check me, boo, dude? I wonder what happened to him. What happened to him? What happened? Like, that's what I want to know. What happened? But anyway, but yeah, what was I finna say? So she having a sip and see for this grandbaby. Y'all, and the words of Rodney the Voice. Can I say something? Is it me? Or is it that Sheree is doing anything she can to have a storyline and have something to do? Because she ain't really got nothing to do. I mean, she tried to sit up here and sick Martell on us for 2 episodes and then he disappeared. And then she tried to use being a grandmother with Cairo as a storyline. And now she's sitting up here having sipping seeds for her grandbaby. Okay. I don't bit more believe that party had anything to do with that baby. She wanted to have a party for herself. It was a sip and Sheree. There was no damn sipping seed. That was a sip and Sheree. Okay, that's what that was. Okay, like get the out here. That party was about her. Party had nothing to do with that damn baby. She just wanted to have a party. She just wanted to have an event to say she had something to film. I'm just saying, like, here's my thing, y'all. we be talking about Kenya and we be talking about Candy, but what about Sheree? Sheree didn't bring us nothing. Sheree ain't give us nothing that was entertaining. We so focused on Candy and Kenya, what the hell they did not bring or what we feel like they didn't bring. But this woman right here don't never bring nothing. All she brings is high ass expenses that she can't pay for and all that other that's what the she brings. So I'm just trying to figure out why is no one saying anything about her and what she got going on. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like she just sit like, or better yet, she does stuff that's expensive that she can't pay for. And not only that, she sits up here and she, piggybacks off of Marlo and Sonya, who I think are doing more for the show than she is. But I feel like this production company is trying to push Sheree into this whole anchor role, and it's not working. Sheree is not a strong enough person to be no damn anchor. She's not. And I know that Carlos want to sit up here and put this down our throat for her to be an anchor, but I don't see it. I absolutely do not see it. She has no anchor in her. She's too much of a bone carrier to be a damn anchor. But then again, look at Letitia from fucking Bell Collective. I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I don't know if y'all want to hear the truth, but I'm just telling y'all the damn truth. Just saying. That's what she doing. Period. That's what the fuck she doing. Trying to play with us. Child. But anyway, that's all I'm saying. Like, she's sitting up here. I was sitting up here looking at this shit this morning. I'm like, look at her using this damn innocent baby as a damn stepping stool to have a fucking storyline. Y'all, listen, I'm not here for Sheree, but I think y'all know that already. So I ain't got to sit up here and constantly keep on telling y'all that I ain't here for this lady, because y'all already know that I ain't here for her at all, honey. I ain't here for her at all. But anyway, let's see. So Candy, Todd, Monietta, and Drew, they're doing sex scenes. Okay, Drew was doing the sex scene. She was, Drew was very nervous about it, but they have an intimacy coach there to help her out with the scene. So Candy was on point with that. They were saying that Drew was acting her ass off in the scene and all of that stuff. So it was kind of like, okay, girl, do your thing, because you ain't had no work in a while. So, we need for you to be, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So, we going into foster care Fridays that Marlo was doing, okay? Which I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, at the end of it all, Marlo has gone through that. She wants to be the poster child for foster care. And she's been through, more, she's had a couple of foster parents. So this is something that, she could do, as far as that's concerned, to see her in a different light. Although all season they've been trying to put her in a different light already, and we ain't really been, fucking with it at all. If you understand what the I'm saying, we ain't really been fucking with this whole new Marlo that Eric Fuller and them is trying to put on us. Every time Marlo coming to a scene, all I hear is what how I go. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. I tighten up my point of view. I got a new attitude. Okay, like that's what she's giving. Like she's got a new attitude, and she's not serving me. She's not doing anything for me. She just got me looking at her like she's stupid. Girl, bye. That's how I'm looking at her ass. Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyway. But her event was nice, I guess. Sonya shows up, Courtney shows up, and then, Sheree hadn't made it there yet. And Marlo getting all up in her feelings because Sheree is not there. And Marlo was like, I'm a foster kid, and people showing up for me is really the biggest thing for me. That's all I really want is for people to show up for me. And when they don't, it just does something to me. It really hurts my feelings when people don't show up for me. I'm like, Marlo, here you go, using foster care. I'm sorry, y'all, but this irks me. You know what I'm saying? This irks me. Okay? Girl, stop. Stop. Why do you do this? This irks me. She always using her trauma as a way so people can feel sorry for her. And maybe I'm just a person that doesn't really have a lot of feelings, but I don't give a like, girl, stop. You like doing that to make people feel bad for you. And I'm not feeling bad for you. But I mean, whatever. I mean, yeah, but Sheree is her friend. And I understand why she would want Sheree to be there. You know what I mean? I understand that. So I can't really give her too much when it come down to that, because anybody would want their friend to be there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody would. So I'm not even gonna sit up here and give her all of that and pump fly and do all that dumb shit. She deserves to have a person be there for her. You know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna do you. I'm not gonna do you like that. I want to, but I'm not gonna do you like that. But girl, okay, okay, my girl. Anyway. So next thing you know, Sheree actually shows up. Marlo was happy about it, which, you know, that's if Marlo happy, we all happy. Because if she ain't happy, she gonna make everybody else miserable. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that was pretty much the gist of that. So then, as Sheree is getting ready for her sipping sea that she claims is all about her damn grandbaby, but it's really about her. As she's getting ready for that, Sonya comes to see her. She's getting ready. We get back into Drew again. Drew's talking about she's uncomfortable and she's side-eyeing this 10 days schedule and the fact that they're filming out of Candy and Todd's house. Drew, I don't like what Drew doing. And I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. What are you uncomfortable about? Why are you throwing out these innuendos about this lady? You keep on bringing up the dungeon and all of this other shit, and you trying to make it seem like the woman was fantasizing about you and LaToya kissing, and then all that other stuff. Like, I see what you're doing. It's not cute. Stop doing it, Drew. Stop doing it. Like, you're still doing this. The woman gave you an opportunity, and here you go, shit on her. And I get it. Candy may have gone a bit too far. Well, not really too far, but she was like a dog with a bone trying to prove that your ass was lying. But I get that her name was on the line because she didn't want to be looked at as a fucking liar. You know what I mean? But at the same time, y'all got past that. Y'all agreed to disagree. Why the fuck you doing this? You feel like I don't like that. Like, what? Why the fuck is you uncomfortable? Why you making it seem like you in a situation where someone's gonna do something to you? Because that's what the fuck you're implying, and I don't really care for that. Like, I'm just saying, I don't care for that. I see what you're doing, and I don't like that. And y'all know that I've been taking up for Drew all season. And I was taking up for Drew last season. I even took up for Drew her first season. I've been on Drew's side for most of the time she's been on the show. Now, I've had to drag her and read her a couple of times. And you know, I met her ass in person, and she was very nice to me at the Boss Baby Awards. You know, you saw the picture and shit like that. You saw the goddamn picture. So you know what was good. But at the same time, I don't like this. I really don't like how she's doing this, and she needs to stop. Then she gonna say, I'm not gonna keep doing stuff like this. I'm not gonna keep doing stuff like this. Like, I'm only gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna continue to do this if I'm not gonna do nothing lower than Lifetime. Drew, you're not in demand. You're not in demand. We don't see you in a lot of stuff. We see you in plays. We see you in independent films. This is up your alley. Why can't people be grateful for the opportunities that they get? Why? They're just like when I celebrated Bundy and Jamie when they got Speak On It or whatever, and everybody was like, "Oh, Scotty used to be on Speak On It." You know, I would love to do it, but I was able to get an interview with this woman. I will forever be grateful for that. Like, I'm grateful for all the other things that I was able to receive when it come down to her. So if I do speak on it, that would be amazing. I would love it. I would love every second of it. But, you know, it's let somebody else have it. You know, I'm grateful to let my friends and let them shine. It's their moment. It's not mine. It's theirs. I've had, we've all had moments at the same time, and some of us have had them at different times. But that's their moment. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful for the stuff that I've already had. This girl right here is just ridiculous because you acting like you're doing blockbuster films that's in the theaters, and you cannot. You just put out some music, which I like, you already know. Love the record, but it does sound like something that I would have done in high school. I would have heard in high school, but it's still a good song. It don't take away from it. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, what are you doing? I just, but like for her to sit there and be saying stuff like that, I'm like, girl, you tripping. Like, you are really tripping. Like, why are you trying to downgrade this woman's production as if you out here doing blockbuster films yourself? Like, we can't be sounding ungrateful when somebody's giving us an opportunity. We can't. I ain't saying you got to kiss her ass. Like, that's one thing that I ain't asking you to do. I ain't asking you to kiss nobody's ass. I wouldn't dare ask anybody to kiss nobody's ass because that's something that I ain't finna do. I'm not kissing nobody's ass for anything. As you do know, hell, I interviewed Candy and I still have to get her ass together. So it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But damn, girl, like, why you sitting up here? I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing. Like, if you felt like you didn't want to do nothing beneath Lifetime, when they offered you the film, you didn't even have to do it. But you knew you didn't have nothing else to do besides the Housewives, so you fucking did to get the check. Come on, Drew. Anyway, Ralph came into the building, okay, came to our trailer, and they was talking about the role, and all Ralph was worried about was whether or not Drew kissed the girl or not, and if she liked it. That's all that he was really concerned about. He wasn't really concerned about the role. He really didn't give a damn about the role, if you really want to be honest about it. He was up here trying to see that she kissed the girl and if she liked it. That's all the hell he was worried about. Okay. Then when it come down to, now we at the sip and see. There was the sip and charade. Okay, that's what this was. All the girls arrived, and then next thing you know, we see Shamia. Now y'all know I love Shamia. Shamia is probably my favorite friend on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I love me some Shamia. I love Shamia. Okay, like, she's a fun girl. Love Shamia. But apparently Shamia knows Courtney. So when I realized that, when it was realized that she knew who Courtney was, I had the same sentiments as I had the same sentiments of what was it? Same sentiments of Candy when she was like, well, I'm glad somebody else I'm glad somebody else somebody knew her in this group. And I'm just like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Because I felt the same way. I'm like, not Shamia knowing who she is. I said, so I guess she's officially in the group since somebody know her. Because, child, I'm glad somebody did, because her feelings was really hurt when Candy didn't know who the hell she was. But Candy wasn't the only one that didn't know who she was, because the rest of us didn't either. The only person that we knew was her baby daddy. And, child, we didn't even know he had a baby mama, let alone it being your ass. So, it is what it is, honey. It is what it is, child. But anyway, where are we at, honey? So we're so that was the funny thing. The funny thing to open it up with was Shamia knowing who Courtney was, and then Bob meets Martell. So Martell is coming in or whatever, and it's like, oh girl, like I'm sitting up here looking at this, and all I can think about is the revenge P plot that he's a part of, and I'm like, is that gonna come up at the reunion? Cause it need to. It need to. Anyway, then Drew arrives, and once she arrives, she immediately called Candy. And Candy, she was like, I'm outside. And Candy was like, okay. And then the next thing you know, she was like, but I'm not coming on the inside because a man that assaulted me is in there. And so Candy came to the realization that the person that she was talking about was Anthony. He, quote unquote, assaulted Drew. So she said she was coming outside to see about Drew, and Monyetta went with her. So they come out there to check on Drew. And then, Drew cannot believe that Sheree invited him to the party knowing about the situation. You know what I'm saying? And she told him that I'm not coming into this party. I'm not going in there. I'm not going to be in no uncomfortable situation. This man tried to assault me, and I cannot believe that Sheree would ever invite him anywhere or whatever. So that's basically how Drew was. And let me give y'all a little bit of tea. I don't know Anthony personally, but my friend Carl, who's on my chasing panel, he was on a web reality show with Anthony before. And let's just say Carl don't with him. Oh, let's just say he don't with him. Let's just say that, okay? But if you don't know, I've said it more than once that Anthony was on Basketball Wives, and he started all this with Jennifer, Dominique, and Malaysia and Jackie. He started all that bullshit with that. So it is what it is. And so Candy said, well, we'll let Sheree know that you're not coming in, okay? And Drew left. So after that, Candy comes in, and she tells Sheree that Drew ain't coming because of the whole situation with Anthony and how Anthony put hands on Drew. Then, that's when, Sheree was saying that Anthony was the one who introduced Sheree and Martell. That's the reason why Sheree even knew Martell, because of Anthony. I'm kind of side-eyeing that. How does he know Martell? How would he even be in the circles to know who Martell is? How does he know Martell? And are we lying? Because I truly believe that Kalata King brought this together. That's what I believe. Now, I don't know if y'all believe the same thing I do. And like I said, I ain't saying what I'm saying is in the Bible. I ain't saying that it's all the way true. All I'm saying is I don't believe that Anthony hooked them up. I really believe Carlotta King has something to do with it. I believe it. Now, I know y'all probably don't, but I believe that. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I would not be surprised if Miss Carlotta was the one who put them together. Okay. Soon, as quickly as he put it out there that he was out here for it and just bragging about how great it was. I really believe that Carlotta had something to do with that. That's just what I believe. Let me see. See, I'm trying to how Miss Lawrence knew Apollo. Now, to this day, I still don't know how the hell he knew Apollo. You know what I mean? So I guess you got me on that one. But hell, I don't know. I don't. But yeah, I don't know. But I believe Carlotta. This got Carlotta's hands written all over it. Y'all can't tell me different. I believe it. Every single word. I believe. Okay. Period. Then where we at here? Where we at? So then we get into after Candy told Sheree that Drew wasn't coming because of Anthony. Candy started questioning Anthony. So Candy said that Drew said you put hands on her. Anthony says, no, she didn't have no ass whooping coming from her. She had a read coming for her because she owed me coin. Okay, so that's what she had. She had a read coming for her because he was like, ain't nobody worried about Drew wide ass. I'm like, oh, not wide ass. Okay. And so he said that, like I said before, he said that he had a read for Drew because she owed him coin. And then Candy said, well, she told me that you threw your shoes at her. Did you throw your shoes at her? And then that's when he said, well, I only threw my shoes at her because she threw her cheap ass bag at me, Miss Candy Burris. Okay. So then Candy was like, I know that me and Drew have had our issues. We've been having our problems and stuff like that. We definitely have been having them. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to be on the side of the person that's not trying to start no bullshit. And I really believe that Anthony here is trying to start some bullshit. And to be honest, I agree with Candy. He trying to start some bullshit. Because that's all he ever does is start bullshit, in my opinion. That's what he does. He starts some bullshit all the time. When he was on Basketball Wives, he started that shit. When he was on that show with my friend Web Life Atlanta, he started shit then, which was my friend. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I definitely agree with Candy when she says that she believed that he trying to start shit, because he definitely is. So we get to Kenya, Sheree, and Martell. Now, Kenya wants to have a conversation with Martell. She wants to have a conversation with him. I don't know why she want to have a conversation with that motherfucker at all. I wouldn't want to have no conversation with him. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't want to have no conversation with him. But I ain't none of Kenya. Kenya always want to have these conversations with these folks. Okay, I don't know why she want to have these conversations with these folks, but she don't need to have these conversations with these folks. But however, honey, she want to have a conversation with him. And, you know, she feels this way. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you know, I understand I'm going to always have Sheree's back, but I feel like you was coming at me very hard, very aggressive, very this, very that. So that's just how I feel about it. But I'm going to always have Sheree's back. And as she was talking about how she felt about the situation, he did turn around and he did apologize to her. But he said, now I apologize, but do you think you owe me a little bit of an apology? And so she was like, well, I was just really defending myself. But if I made you feel like you was attacked, then I will apologize for that. And I'm like, okay, great conflict resolution. So then they apologize to each other. So we get the baby reveal. You know what I'm saying? The baby looked like she didn't want to be in this place. The baby was passed up out. The baby was tired of being used as a storyline, so she went to sleep. So there's a chick named Candace there standing in front of Bob, and all the women are trying to figure out who is Candace. Is that his girlfriend? Is that a daughter that Sheree don't know nothing about? Like, who the fuck is Candace? So then, as all the women are asking, Shamia walked up to Sheree and just asked a question that everybody wanted to know, and the question was, "Girl, do you know Candace? Who is Candace, honey? Who is Candace? That's what we want to know. Who is Candace? Like, who is she? Do you know her? Is that his daughter or something?" And Sheree was like, well, you know, I don't know who that is, girl. I don't know who that is. And I'm just like, what? So then, next thing you know, Bob says that Candace is his daughter. But how the is that his daughter? And Sheree was married to him for all that time. And she didn't even know who she was. That's awfully weird, honey. That is weird as. How the you did not know that your husband had a daughter? Did he cheat on you and get that child? And then Kenya said, well, I knew Bob from years ago when he was cheating on Sheree with my friend, and I did not know that he was married to Sheree. And then, you know, the girls started questioning Bob. Bob did not anticipate being questioned the way that he was, but they all was questioning him. And I probably would have been right there with them at trying to get the tea, honey, because when it come down to some shit like that, I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. But I need to know, Sheree, did you really not know that he had another daughter? Or are you pretending like you didn't know? Because you lie a lot. You had us believing you was life when you was really Fruit Loops in season 1. So you know to be smoking mirrors, honey. So I'm just saying, like, did you really not know or whatever? And even when people were asking her the question, she was sitting there like, I never knew that he had. I never knew. I never knew that he had this, or I never knew that he had that, or whatever. I never knew. Girl, you knew. You knew. Ain't no way in hell you did not know. And if you did not know, Bob is wrong as hell for not telling you about that. But girl, you knew. That's why you didn't want to answer no question. And you was like, let's take this picture. We didn't get a picture. Let's say the kids knew. So how the you did not know, Sheree? You just didn't want to answer no question. Sheree full of shit, y'all. When I tell you that lady is full of it, she is full of it. But that's who y'all want to anchor the show, though. Yeah, that's who y'all want to anchor the goddamn show. That's who y'all want to anchor the show. That's who y'all want to anchor the show. That's who y'all want to anchor the show. You heard me, didn't it? Okay. But y'all, that's about it. That's all I really got for this review. So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this review. This is like a real review since I've been back, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know that the glitches had happened at the very beginning, but that just let me further know that I don't need to do anything else on my desktop. I need to keep it at the laptop, honey, because their desktop is done for when it comes down to my reviews and lives and stuff like that. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this. I really do. We do know that the finale is next week, and I'll be right back with my reviews on Sunday nights after speak on it. Okay. So, with that being said, you guys, this be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. Now, with that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with promos, okay, from the new panels that are about to take place. Well, at least I thought I was, because I don't see the chasing one up here, but I add to it after it's over. But with that being said, I'm out here, y'all. Bye.